Once upon a time, in a land where the boundaries between the seen and unseen were blurred, there existed a grand palace perched at the edge of a vast forest. This palace was home to the wise King Arjun and the serene Queen Lila. Together, they ruled their kingdom with a perfect balance of the masculine and feminine energies that shaped their world. King Arjun embodied the essence of the sun, the masculine force that illuminated their realm. His presence was felt in the gravity that held their world together, in the strength of the winds that swept through the trees, and in the authority that maintained peace and order. He was known for his courage, decisiveness, and unwavering sense of duty. The people revered him for his sense of justice, grounded in the ancient principles of Dharma, which dictated that every action had a consequence, a principle that Arjun himself lived by. Queen Lila, on the other hand, was the moon's reflection, the feminine force that nurtured the kingdom in the quiet hours of the night. Her wisdom was subtle, like the gentle pull of the tides. She embodied the cooling presence of the moon, with her nurturing heart, intuitive mind, and empathetic nature. The queen's influence was seen in the beauty of the flowers that bloomed, in the cycles of the seasons, and in the way the people of the kingdom cared for one another. She understood the rhythms of life, the importance of rest, reflection, and the power of emotions, which she knew were the true strength of her people. The kingdom flourished under their rule, but it was not without challenges. There came a time when a great drought struck the land, threatening to turn their fertile fields into barren wastelands. The sun blazed mercilessly, drying up rivers and wells, and the people began to despair. They turned to King Arjun, hoping his strength and power could save them. The king called upon his advisors, and together they worked tirelessly to find a solution. He commanded the digging of deeper wells, the construction of new irrigation systems, and the rationing of water. His efforts were mighty, and his determination never wavered. Yet, despite his best efforts, the drought persisted, and the land grew ever more parched. Seeing the distress of her people and the strain on her beloved king, Queen Lila knew it was time for a different approach. She retreated to the sacred grove at the heart of the forest, a place where the veil between the worlds was thin, and the energies of creation flowed freely. Here, she sat beneath an ancient tree, closed her eyes, and let her consciousness sink deep into the earth. Queen Lila connected with the feminine energy of the land, the yin force that lay dormant beneath the surface. She felt the pain of the earth, the longing for nourishment and balance. With her heart wide open, she began to sing a song, a melody as old as time itself. It was a song of life, of cycles, of birth, and renewal. As she sang, the earth began to respond. A cool breeze whispered through the trees, carrying with it the scent of rain. The skies darkened, and soon, the first drops of rain began to fall. Lightly at first, but then with increasing intensity, until the heavens opened up and released a downpour that soaked the parched land. The rivers swelled, the wells filled, and the fields drank deeply of the life-giving water. King Arjun watched in awe as the rains brought his kingdom back to life. He realized then that his strength, while vital, was not enough on its own. It was Queen Lila's nurturing, her deep connection to the rhythms of the earth, that had completed the work. Together, their energies, his masculine force of action and her feminine power of intuition, had restored balance to the land. From that day forward, King Arjun and Queen Lila ruled with an even deeper understanding of the duality that governed their world. They taught their people that true power came not from dominance, but from the harmony of opposing forces, the sun and the moon, day and night, action and rest, strength and compassion. And so, the kingdom thrived, a living testament to the power of balance, where the masculine and feminine danced together, creating a world of beauty, peace, and prosperity for all who lived within its borders.